What is up, guys? My name is David. I'm back again with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the 3 different levels of veganism.
Every single day I'm gonna make something great.
Yeah, guys, so if you're new here, I make videos about lifestyle, fashion, raw veganism, and things like that. So if that interests you, I want to go ahead and encourage you to subscribe down below. Now on to the video. Now there's 3 different levels of veganism. And the first level, and when I say 3 levels, I mean going from the least best to the absolute best level of veganism that you can do for your health and for overall quality of life. The first level of veganism, which is what I like to refer to as the entry level of veganism, is your typical junk food vegan. Junk food veganism is like where you eat things like Oreos and things that are highly processed at the grocery stores and things like that. And that's people typically do that when they cross over into a vegan lifestyle, just to get away from the the dairy and the meat products, which to me it's a good transition. However, it can be better to go one step further, because with the junk food vegan diet, I mean, you're getting minimal amount of fiber and you're getting some minerals and vitamins, but to be honest with you, in my personal opinion, it's no better than eating a standard American diet, including meat and dairy. The only real value in a junk food vegan diet to me is you're not eating animal products. And if you're one of those type of people that just wants to save the environment and have the animals in mind, then that's great. I mean, for me, that's not really the reason I became vegan. The reason I became vegan was for my health. It just so happens that I don't consume any animal products on a vegan diet. Now the next diet that I want to talk about that's also vegan is a whole food plant-based diet. This is a diet where you don't consume any processed foods and packaged foods. Everything that you eat is typically going to be fruits and vegetables, produce, and you sort of mix those in your own kind of ways to get the meals that you like. This is the diet that I jumped into when I became vegan. I never really did the junk food vegan diet. Maybe, you know what, maybe I did for about a week or so, but it didn't last long. I came into veganism for my health. So to me, jumping into a whole food plant-based diet, it made the most sense as far as being tailored to my own personal goals. So the benefits of a whole food plant-based diet, they're enormous. I mean, really enormous. And I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about a couple of those things right now. First off, when you eat a whole food plant-based diet, you get more vitamins and minerals because your diet is comprised of a more wider variety of whole food plants, like leafy green vegetables, a lot of fruits and things like that. Because when you cut out processed foods, you got to understand that processed foods are they have very minimal, some of them have 0 amount of vitamins and minerals. So when you go over to a whole food plant-based diet and start getting all the essential nutrients out of the whole foods that you're consuming, your body is going to sort of become that, and that's what you want, because that's what's going to cause you to be able to decrease some of the pain or sickness that you might be having. When you eat a whole food plant-based diet, you're going to have less inflammation, and this is partly because you're consuming less table salt and salt that is processed in foods, and salt is going to build inflammation in your body. So that's a good thing that's a good thing about that diet, is you want to be able to decrease the amount of inflammation in your body, because a lot of sicknesses stem from inflammation. You're also going to lose weight and be able to move down to a more lean weight on a whole food plant-based diet. And another reason, again, is that's because the lower amount of sodium. I don't mean sodium that's found in whole foods. I mean sodium salt that's added to foods. That salt causes your body to hold on to a lot of water weight. So when you reduce that out of your diet, I mean, we're talking about losing about 20 to 30 pounds of water weight. And that's significant if one of your main goals is going to be weight loss. Another really great benefit about eating a whole food plant-based diet is that you're going to feel a lot better after your meals, because when you eat a lot of foods that are saturated with processed oils, salts, and sugars, after you eat these meals, they bring your mood way down. And for me, I didn't notice the significant changes until I started to incorporate a more whole food plant-based diet into my lifestyle. I didn't notice how much my mood was being dragged down when I was on a standard American diet until I switched over. And I tried to go back to eating the same diet, and it just did not work for me. And that tells me something that's very important. When you eat a diet that's pretty much junk food, your body becomes numb and you're not able to feel what's actually happening to your body. But when you go ahead and eliminate those things and cleanse yourself of all the toxins and everything that's within it, you become more sensitive, and that's what you want. You want to be able to understand what your body is going through so that you can tailor the way you eat and the way you live your lifestyle to best suit yourself and your own body. The last and most best level of veganism to me, in my own personal opinion, is going to be completely raw vegan diet. A raw vegan diet offers the most benefits in terms of your physical and mental health. You're going to get the most, the absolute most vitamins and minerals out of a raw vegan diet. And that's because a lot of the plants and produce that you consume into your body, especially if you're consuming a lot of leafy green vegetables, they're packed with nutrients. And they also contain, when you're eating a raw diet, you're going to be able to preserve the enzymes that are in the food, which is life, which is a life force, which is going to give you that vitality that your body needs. One of my most favorite benefits on a raw vegan diet is the euphoric feeling that you get almost every day when you wake up. It's almost if you're walking on a cloud. And that's something that I've only experienced on a raw vegan diet. I've been a whole food plant-based eater, and you do feel really good on that diet. But if you ask anybody who's ever been raw vegan, they'll tell you it's nothing like the experience, the mental clarity, and the euphoric feeling that you feel on a raw vegan diet. You're also going to have no inflammation on a raw vegan diet, and that's good because just like on a whole food plant-based diet, where you have less inflammation, on a raw diet there's absolutely none. And this is good because you don't have any sicknesses, and you won't have to worry about the illnesses that stem from having inflammation in your body, because inflammation can cause things like colds, flus, all kind of diseases, even cancers. Probably my second favorite benefit of eating a raw vegan diet is going to be the amazing sleep that you receive on a raw vegan diet. When you go to sleep at night, it's almost as if you're laying on a cloud. The sleep is just a lot better. It seems like you're getting, even if you're getting less sleep, the sleep seems like is more effective for you, because you wake up in the next day and you're so much more energized and ready to tackle the things that you have to do in that day. The last benefit I want to talk about that you receive on a raw vegan diet is going to be the amazing amount of energy that you have. When I became raw, it's almost as if there was an extra layer of energy that was added inside of me that I never had before. I actually had to sort of tame myself down and stop myself on certain times I noticed, because my energy was so abundant. When you consume a wide variety of plant-based foods, you're going to receive so many different vitamins and phytonutrients and chemicals that add energy into your body and allow you to be able to do things at a higher rate and a higher capacity than you would be able to do if you were not consuming those vitamins and minerals. The energy that you receive on a raw vegan diet, it can only be compared to, in my opinion, to drinking coffee all day, but without having the jitters or the real big crash at the end of the day. It's amazing. It's something that you would only have to see for yourself to believe. If you were thinking about doing any kind of vegan diet, I would highly recommend that you transition over and figure out for yourself which kind of diet works for you, because each level of veganism offers its own benefits, with the last two, the whole food plant-based vegan diet and the raw vegan diet, being the best two that you can absolutely choose for yourself and for your health. I want to thank you again for watching this video. If you enjoyed, I want to go ahead and encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below so that you can be updated with more videos just like this. Thanks for watching. I am out.